Last weekend I went down and raced the Behind the Rocks 50K in Moab, Utah. After Black Canyon, I decided I needed to figure out how to be less nervous for racing, and one of my solutions to that is just racing more frequently. So getting out and doing efforts like this is very beneficial for lessening the nerves around races that I'm doing. Okay, so we're officially out of the valley into the mountains. Karina took over driving duties, headed down to Moab. We're both racing. Karina's doing the 30K and I'm doing the 50K. All right, we pulled up to where we're gonna sleep for the night. We got some pizza in town, and then we're just gonna set up the car to be comfortable for sleep. Pretty cozy setup. All right, got the packet all set up. Got the timer on the shoe. Probably can't see it, it's too dark. Had like most of a Red Bull for breakfast and about to head over to the start line.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have fun today.
Woo! Let's go, Alex!
Unfortunately, because the race is really remote, I didn't get any footage during it, so enjoy some content of me running in the foothills while I talk about the race. It started off pretty well, and I actually was handling nutrition great through the halfway point, but around 2.5 hours, I absolutely puked my guts out, and then the rest of the race from there was kind of a struggle fest. I puked multiple times, I could not keep any water or food down, and finished feeling super thirsty. You know, luckily I was able to replenish my water pretty quick, but that was frustrating. The race itself is a lot of fun. You're traversing over slick rock, going through sand, and climbing up and down beautiful desert landscapes. I was able to keep my foot on the gas enough to still have a solid result, but I can't say I'm not frustrated with the fact that I keep throwing up in races, no matter what I try. Okay, so unfortunately didn't get much content from the race itself. I'm not willing to race with the GoPro. Karina's very sorry. She was also out racing.
I was racing, so I didn't get any footage. It's my fault.
So inconsiderate. But she won her race, which is really exciting. And I also won the 50K, so that's fun. The race itself didn't go super well for me. I was spending a lot of time throwing up, and I really thought I had gone into this race with that figured out, and I had really worked on the nerves. Like, I didn't feel anxiety going into this. I was just excited about it. So I guess it's back to the drawing board. I mean, there is a lot of jumping over rocks and climbing up and down stuff, so that might have just shook my stomach up, and then I tried to push carbs too high. So I'll, keep working on figuring that out and probably recap more later. So today I'm doing an easy 12 miles on trail. I had originally thought about running on the roads because I am tired from the race yesterday, but trails were really calling to me, so just keeping it super chill. My legs don't feel too rough after yesterday, like no major soreness or issues, just tired overall though. So now we're officially less than 4 weeks out from the Canyons 100K. Gonna keep training hard for the next 2 weeks and then start a bit of a taper. In 2 weeks, I'm racing the Damn Good 26K down in Phoenix, and that'll also be the Aravaipa Racing Team camp. So looking forward to that. It'll be a nice tune up 2 weeks out, get something faster in the legs, and enjoy some desert running. One thing I am thankful for is that I'm at a point where I can train through a 50K like that. 2 years ago, I would be absolutely cooked when I finished a race like that. And I'm not saying that I'm like super strong today. Like, that still took a lot out of me, but like, I used to barely be able to walk today after races like that. And now it's more like a supported long run. One other benefit to doing a longer easy run the day after a race is it teaches you to run on fatigued legs. Your muscles are better able to adapt to that stress, and that's a very specific stressor for ultra racing. A lot of times the limiting factor at the end of the race is your muscles being fatigued, not so much your aerobic system. So this is a great opportunity to practice running on fatigued muscles. And with that, it's back to regular training. Eventually I will figure out the vomit thing. One thing that I will say is a common denominator between both this and Black Canyon is that I took a caffeinated gel right before the first vom session. Obviously my stomach wasn't feeling great before I took that gel, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So maybe trying to do a little less caffeine in future races. I also did have Red Bull before this and coffee before Black Canyon. Maybe trying less caffeine before racing could be something that I need to do, even though I do think caffeine helps a lot with racing. It might be beneficial to give that a shot. I gotta shout out the other Salt Lake people who came down and raced. Eli won the 50 mile, crushed it. Josh won the 30K. Cody got on the podium of the 30K. And of course, Matt got second in the 50K. It was awesome to be down there with all those guys. It's been awesome moving back to the city and getting to run with a lot more people. And of course, I've got to shout out Karina, who crushed the 30K. Her training's been going super well, and I'm super stoked to see what she does at the Twisted Fork 68K. Looking forward to continuing training, getting back into it, not really taking any time off or any downtime from this race. Got Damn Good 26K coming up on April 12th, and then from there it's the Canyons 100K.